Hello, people of the world. Lately, I've been thinking a lot about politics because politics is highly related to eternal life. If we're going to live forever, we need to have the right politics. We need to have the right type of government. We need to elect the right leaders into office. Specifically, I've been thinking about the left's plan to turn our country into a third world hellhole. Okay. I'm on to them. Totally on to them, okay? Like what they're doing. Have you seen what they're doing with immigration? The left? And here's the real question, though. Should America's immigration policy be used to benefit the people here in America? Or should it be benefiting some, Pakistanis who come here, engage in crimes, you see, and conduct terrorism, okay? You see my point? My point is, wouldn't you look across the world like a sports team does and try to find the cream of the crop? The creme de la creme? Isn't that who we should be letting into the country? I used to think everything was about sex. But now I realize that everything is about immigration. It determines every other issue. Immigration. And of course, that's how we got to pick our presidential nominee. Immigration. It should be people who live here benefit. People who live in America. America should not become the battered women's shelter of the world. Okay, where we're bringing in wife beaters and single mothers with 8 kids who go on welfare. Okay? It's always good when it comes to immigration to be paranoid. You can never be too paranoid. Okay? And I've seen on MSNBC, they're celebrating the browning of America. And, but if you don't celebrate it, you're a racist. Okay? It's crap. Americans don't want immigration. They don't want it anymore. Why can't we have a home? You see on the National Geographic, the indigenous people, they get to have a home. Everyone else gets to have a home. But we are the only people on Earth not allowed to have a home. Look, people, amnesty is forever. And I think we got to vote for a Republican one more time and just make it very clear, where you stand on immigration. And if we pass amnesty, it's over. Okay? Then we have to organize the death squads for the people that wrecked America. Some of you might be asking, okay, what's my plan? What's my plan in all of this? The first step is we build the wall. Second step, let ICE do its job. Okay, third step, stop importing jihadists and welfare recipients. I think this plan is perfectly reasonable. Okay? And I love the idea of the Great Wall of Trump. I still believe in Trumpism. I have no regrets for ferociously supporting him because what choice did we have, people? We didn't have a choice. Trump was the only one. Look, the Democratic Party supports criminals and Islamic terrorists. But, they have no sympathy for the taxpayers. If we took away a woman's right to vote, sometimes I think this, if we just took away a woman's right to vote, we'd never have to worry about another Democratic president. It's kind of a pipe dream of mine, but it's a personal fantasy of mine, but I don't think it's going to happen. But it gets you thinking, like, how are these women voting? They're voting in all the Democratic leaders. They're voting for the mass immigration, okay, and stuff like this. But I was just thinking, like, all of this is going to affect our eternal life, how the world works out to be with our immigration policy. Okay? This is about living forever. So think about politics. It's very important, specifically immigration. That's all I really had to say here. And may you live forever.
Her latest book is Adios America, the left's plan to turn our country into a third world hellhole. She's on to us. Ann Coulter's over here. Ann Coulter.
The point at issue is, should America's immigration policy be used to benefit the people already here, or should it be benefiting Pakistani pushcart operators, illiterate in their own language, never mind ours, who come here, go on welfare, commit terrorism, engage in crimes?
All right,
why wouldn't you look out across the world like a sports team does and try to get the creme de la creme? Not like this audience. We don't want these people. We want the creme de la creme. I used to think everything was about sex. Now I realize everything is about immigration. It determines every single other issue. And of course that's how we've got to pick our presidential nominee. And it should be people who live here benefit, not to become the, battered woman's shelter of the world, where we're bringing in the hardest cases and, the wife beaters and the single mother with 8 kids.
Again, how do we...
Well, certainly they've noticed on MSNBC where they are celebrating the browning of America. But if you don't celebrate it, you're a racist. But amnesty is forever, and I think you got to vote for the Republicans one more time and just make it clear. But if you pass amnesty, that's it, it's over. Then we organize the death squads for the people who wrecked America.